If you rely on SSI or SSDI, stop what you're doing and listen carefully, because what's unfolding right now could directly affect your monthly income in ways most people have not fully understood yet. A $3,200 SSI and SSDI payment has now been approved under a major comeback bill, and this is not just about a one-time amount. Behind this headline is a set of 5 new changes that could reshape how benefits are calculated, who qualifies, and when money actually reaches your bank account. For millions of seniors and disabled Americans living on fixed incomes, this moment matters more than ever. Over the past few years, rising prices for food, rent, utilities, and medical care have quietly eaten away at Social Security support. Many beneficiaries feel like their checks no longer stretch to the end of the month. That's exactly why this comeback bill is getting so much attention. Lawmakers are calling it a corrective move, designed to fix gaps that left seniors and people with disabilities falling behind. The approved $3,200 figure has raised hopes, but it has also raised questions. Who really gets it? Is it guaranteed? Will it replace regular payments or come on top of them? And what do the 5 new changes actually mean for your future benefits? In this video, we break it all down in clear, simple terms without jargon or confusion. You'll understand what's confirmed, what's still changing, and how to protect yourself from missing out. This information could affect your finances this year and beyond. So stay with me, watch closely, and if this kind of update matters to you or someone you love, make sure to like this video right now so more seniors can see it and stay informed. Now that you understand why this moment is so important, let's slow things down and walk through what this comeback bill really means, how the $3,200 figure fits into it, and why seniors and people living with disabilities need to pay close attention right now. This is not one of those updates you can afford to half listen to because the details matter a lot, especially if SSI or SSDI is your primary or only source of income. For years, many beneficiaries have felt stuck in a system that moves too slowly while the cost of living keeps rising faster than anyone expected. Groceries cost more every month, rent has climbed in many states, utilities are unpredictable, and medical expenses seem to rise no matter how careful you are. For someone living on a fixed income, that creates constant pressure. You start making trade-offs you never imagined, like choosing between prescriptions and groceries, or delaying important care because the check simply doesn't stretch far enough. This comeback bill was introduced against that backdrop. It wasn't born out of generosity alone, but out of necessity, because lawmakers could no longer ignore how far behind benefits had fallen for millions of Americans. The $3,200 number that everyone is talking about did not appear out of thin air. It represents a combined figure tied to updated benefit calculations, retroactive considerations, and structural changes meant to correct past shortfalls. This is where confusion starts, because many headlines make it sound like everyone on SSI or SSDI will automatically receive a single $3,200 check deposited into their account. That is not how this works. The approved amount is connected to eligibility, timing, and how the new rules interact with your existing benefits. Some people may see the full amount in a single payment, while others may see it distributed differently or reflected through adjusted monthly checks over time. One of the most important things to understand is that this bill focuses on correcting gaps that built up over years, not just handing out a temporary boost. That's why it's being called a comeback bill. It's designed to restore some of the purchasing power that seniors and disabled Americans lost while prices surged and benefits lagged behind. For those who qualify, this can feel like a financial reset, but only if you understand how the changes apply to you personally. Let's talk about the first major shift without getting lost in legal language. The way income is evaluated under SSI and SSDI has been adjusted. For many years, income thresholds failed to reflect modern living costs, which meant people could lose benefits or see reduced payments even though they were not truly better off. The new framework looks more realistically at what income actually means today. That matters because a small pension, a modest part-time job, or occasional family support previously pushed some beneficiaries over limits that no longer made sense. With the updated approach, more people may qualify for higher payments or avoid reductions they would have faced before. Another critical part of this comeback bill involves retroactive adjustments. This is where the $3,200 figure becomes especially relevant. For some beneficiaries, this amount reflects compensation for periods where benefits did not keep up with rising costs. Instead of ignoring those losses, the bill allows for corrections. That doesn't mean everyone gets the same amount, but it does mean the system is acknowledging that many people were shortchanged in real terms. For seniors who have been receiving benefits for years, this can feel like long overdue recognition of financial strain that was never officially addressed. Timing is another issue that's causing anxiety, and understandably so. Many viewers ask whether this payment replaces regular SSI or SSDI checks, or if it comes on top of them. The answer depends on how your case is processed under the new rules. In most scenarios, regular monthly benefits continue, while adjustments or additional payments are issued separately. However, processing times can vary, and that's why staying informed is so important. Missing a notice, misunderstanding a letter, or assuming you don't qualify could delay or reduce what you're entitled to receive. Healthcare costs are another reason this bill matters so deeply. Many SSI and SSDI recipients are also enrolled in Medicare or Medicaid, and changes in income can affect those programs. One of the quiet but significant aspects of this legislation is the attempt to reduce unintended penalties. In the past, a small increase in income could trigger higher premiums or even loss of coverage, wiping out the benefit of the increase itself. The comeback bill aims to smooth that transition so that receiving additional support doesn't immediately create new financial burdens elsewhere. For seniors watching this video, especially those on SSI, there's also an emotional layer to all of this. Living on benefits is not easy, and the constant fear of losing support or making a mistake can be exhausting. This bill acknowledges that reality. It recognizes that stability matters just as much as the dollar amount. Knowing what to expect, when to expect it, and how it affects your future planning can reduce stress in ways that numbers alone cannot. Now let's address one of the biggest questions people are asking right now. Is this guaranteed? The approval of the comeback bill means the framework is in place, but implementation still depends on administrative processes. That's why some people will see changes sooner than others. It's also why misinformation spreads so quickly, because not everyone's experience will look the same. If you hear someone say they already received a payment, that doesn't mean your situation is identical. Your work history, disability status, income level, and length of time on benefits all play a role. Another change worth understanding involves reporting requirements. Many beneficiaries have struggled with complicated reporting rules that were easy to get wrong. The new approach simplifies certain aspects, making it easier to stay compliant without constant fear of penalties. That's especially important for seniors who may not have easy access to online systems or who find official paperwork overwhelming. Simplification doesn't just save time, it protects people from losing benefits over minor technical mistakes. The comeback bill also reflects a broader shift in how lawmakers view SSI and SSDI recipients. For a long time, the system was built around suspicion, with strict limits and harsh penalties designed to prevent abuse. While oversight is still important, there is now greater recognition that most beneficiaries genuinely depend on these programs to survive. The tone of the legislation reflects that change, emphasizing support and correction rather than punishment. If you're wondering how this affects your long-term outlook, the answer is cautiously optimistic. While no law can erase years of financial pressure overnight, this bill lays the groundwork for more realistic adjustments going forward. It signals that future changes may be more responsive to economic realities, rather than lagging years behind inflation and cost increases. For seniors who worry about what the next few years will bring, that signal alone is significant. It's also important to talk about what this bill does not do. It does not eliminate all financial challenges, and it does not guarantee that every beneficiary will feel immediate relief. Some people may see modest changes at first, while others see more noticeable improvements. What matters is understanding where you fall within the system and making sure your information is up to date so you don't miss out on what you qualify for. As letters and notices begin to go out, confusion is likely. Official language can be hard to understand, and scammers often take advantage of moments like this. Be cautious of anyone asking for personal information or promising guaranteed payments for a fee. Legitimate updates will come through official channels, and taking time to verify information can protect you from costly mistakes. This is also a moment for family conversations. Many seniors rely on children or caregivers to help manage finances or paperwork. Sharing this information with them can make the process smoother and reduce stress. The more people understand what's changing, the easier it is to navigate the transition together. For those who have felt invisible or ignored by the system, this comeback bill sends an important message. It says that struggles have been noticed and that adjustments are being made. While no law is perfect, progress often comes in steps, and this is a meaningful one. Staying informed, asking questions, and paying attention to updates will help ensure you benefit from these changes as fully as possible. As we move forward, remember that knowledge is power. Understanding how the $200 figure connects to broader reforms can help you plan, budget, and make decisions with more confidence. Whether you're a long-time beneficiary or someone newly navigating SSI or SSDI, this information matters to your daily life. If you've made it this far, it means you care about protecting your income and staying ahead of changes that affect your future. These updates are complex, but they don't have to be overwhelming when explained clearly. Keep watching, stay informed, and don't assume that what applies to someone else automatically applies to you. Every case is different, and your awareness is your best defense against confusion or missed opportunities. This comeback bill is not just a headline, it's a shift that could shape how benefits work for years to come. Pay attention to the details, watch for official notices, and take action when needed. And if you found this explanation helpful or believe other seniors need to hear it too, make sure to like this video and stay connected for future updates, because changes like these don't stop with just one bill, and staying informed can make all the difference.